All right, y'all. So I'm so excited. Like, I've never done a review for a show before, but I'm about to do it. You know. So first, the Stellar Awards, like I said, it was the 36th annual Stellar Awards hosted by Jacqueline Carr, is I believe how you say it. A lot of people kept on calling her Jacqueline, but it's Jacqueline Carr and Ty Tribbett, both some phenomenal gospel artists. They were the host. So it starts out with an opening performance with Jason Claiborne, who is a Louisville, Kentucky native. Shout out to you, Jason. Hezekiah Walker and JJ Hurston, and they performed like a medley of songs. I'm guessing that they wrote or Jason wrote, co-wrote, whatever. And they had their choirs out there, y'all. They was getting it. They had on, first of all, the looks. I didn't see the red carpet, y'all. I didn't see the red carpet, but the looks of this entire show, they was doing it. It was just doing it. Like but they had, I think Jason, he had on like a tailored red suit. Hezekiah had on a red or like kind of like a darker red suit jacket with the black. Like it was, I love black people, y'all. Sorry to any other race, but I can only speak because I'm a black woman. But we be dressing. No salad. Okay? But yeah, so yeah, they did that amazing performance, and then of course Jacqueline and Ty come out, and they basically just presented the presenters, if that makes sense. I really didn't even think that the show really needed hosts. I just think like the DJ could have just, or the announcer, I'm sorry, could have just like said, hey, welcome such and such to the stage, and they present the people with awards. But the first award was given to Maverick City. Shout out to them. They are a very, very great musical group. Like, if y'all check them out on YouTube or you already know about them, like, their songs just hit different. Like, it's just like praise and worship all the time. And I love praise and worship songs. Like, the hype ones, the like long, slow ballad ones. Like, I love Maverick City. And they are coming to Louisville on October the 10th. And I gotta get the tickets. Mama, Courtney, what we doing? We need to go get them tickets because I know that it's about to be fire. It's about to be fire, y'all. Y'all see how I'm hyped? Like, I love gospel music. I love contemporary gospel music, classic gospel music. Like, it doesn't matter. I love it. The first performer of the night was Kiki Sheard Kelly, because y'all know she's married now, and she performed Something Has to Break, and sis sang like for her life, which you already know. She comes from a family full of singers, not just singers, but singers. She had on like this really cute like, I don't want to say cardigan, or just like this sheer looking thing, jacket, whatever you want to call it. I can't think of what it is, but it was like real poofy and fluffy. It was like a real tannish, beige, nude like color. And I don't know if it was a dress underneath it. It was just like something to cover up with it, and it was like just extra long and like puffy. But she had on some cute little tennis shoes. I didn't get to see what kind they were. They kind of, like, from glance, looking at the TV, they look like Adidas, but I'm pretty sure they was, like, a brand that I can't afford. But she sang, and the performance was fast to me. Like, I thought that they was going to win, but it was pre-recorded, so who knows how much the spirit was moving through. So, of course, the editors have to cut down the videos in order for it to have that time slot. But she did awesome. Her hair was beautiful. She even did her infamous head wave, and I was like, ooh, she better be careful, because last time, a few years ago, she did that and her whole wig came off. But I just love her, y'all. Like, she's like like I said in my vlog, she's one of my favorite gospel artists. She's so relatable. She's not that much older than me, maybe like a year or two. Like, she reminds me of myself in a lot of ways. And she'll give it to you real. She'll give it to you raw. And she's not ashamed of what she's been through, what she's gone through. She's not perfect. She knows it. But she loves God. And yeah, I just love her. And her album, where this song, Something Has to Break, is on. I love it. Y'all should go check that out as well. Let's see what else. Donnie McClurkin, he introduced the tribute to the Clark sisters, which we know Miss Jackie, Twinkie, Dorinda, and Karen Clark shared Kiki's mama. They look good, y'all. They look good. Like, at first, I thought it was going to be like, well, I hope that it would have been Shalea, Christina, and Kiki that came out to do the tribute for them, since they played the roles of all of them in the movie that came on Lifetime. But they didn't, y'all. They gave themselves a tribute. And Donnie McClurkin was just like, I can't think of anybody else that could have done it better. But I'm like, I would have rather, them came on the stage later, but allowed the ladies who portrayed them in the movie to do it, because they did it great. Like, sounded just like the original versions of all the songs that they sung. Like, it could have been that. But anyways, the ladies were sitting down while Donnie McClurkin was talking, and they all were slayed. They had on their blue, and then all of a sudden it switched to Twinkie on the playing the keys, and then Jackie, Dorinda, and Karen singing the songs. Let's see what songs they sung. I don't remember the first song that they sung, but I believe it was on their latest album together. They sung Blessed and Highly Favored. They sung Is My Living in Vain. They sung You Brought the Sunshine Out. And like towards the end, for probably like a minute or two, that's when Kiki, Christina, and Shalea, they came out and kind of joined in singing that song, which was cool. And again, they received the James Cleveland Lifetime Achievement Award. I believe that's what it was. So that was cute. That was really, really cute. And before the commercial, there was a, I guess like a BET, like, gospel performer, like, be on the lookout type thing. And her name was, I think, Mia. Let me see. Yeah, Mia Allen, and she's singing a song called I'm Gonna Wait, which I was like, oh my gosh. I heard this song like 2 or 3 times on Pandora. Hit that thumbs up button on there quick, because I loved her voice. I love the song, and hopefully we'll be seeing her soon, more of her soon. And then y'all, it cut to commercial, and when I tell y'all, is it just me, or did it feel like there was way too many commercials? Like, I know you got to get those ads to pay for the time slot, like I said, but them commercials was just like, after the performance or after the award is presented, it's like cut right to commercial. And I was just like, well, dang, especially like when you in the spirit or something like that, or you just feeling the song like on Pandora, and then all of a sudden the song cut off and it's like, oh, O'Reilly's, and you be like, oh, well, I guess that was the end of that. Like, it was, I don't know, y'all. I feel like BET got enough of the coin to where they can have commercial free everything. Like, it's a Sunday night. Some people got to go to work. Some people don't. I mean, I feel like they ended at a good time. They probably ended like a little bit after 10, but still, like, I feel like we could have seen a lot more. It just felt like the show was going super, super fast. But all in all, it was still very good. So, yeah, let's get back to the awards. So, we come back, and the presenter for the traditional female vocalist of the year, I didn't get their names, but whoever presented that award, but that winner was the host, Jekalyn Carr. And right after that, Tamela Mann performed her new single, Help Me. Have y'all heard that? that was probably like my second time hearing that. Tamala she just does that for me, y'all. I said that before, like in my video of like my top 10 favorite gospel songs for now. She just does that for me. She looked amazing as well. Her outfit was fire. She had on like this button down white blouse tucked in. She had the middle part. She had the long straight black hair, and her makeup was just flawless. It was not like super done up. It was very natural, very beautiful. Like she was glowing to me. I don't know what it was, but she and then she had like this blue, like this real pretty blue sequin skirt with like the pinch, like a black stripe on the side to kind of match with what her background singers had on. Fire. And she sung, like, she kept saying, I know we gotta go, but who needs help? Ask the Lord to help. I was like, you gotta sing. Oh my gosh, y'all. If I was in that audience, like, I'd be wondering how they be knowing. I guess whatever city they come into, they have the tickets available. I would love to go to somewhere like that, like just to see all the glitz and the glamour and see all my favorite artists. Like, I would love to do that. So yeah. Then after that, we have like Jacqueline, and comes out, and I really wasn't feeling her dress that she had on. It was like that multicolored like sequins looking dress, and it was like one sleeve, long sleeve, and then it was like short sleeve on the side, but then it was like kind of raised up, like it was like shoulder pads. It looked like it would be hard if you touched it. Like, I really wasn't feeling that, even though she looked beautiful as always. Her makeup and her is always on point, but I just wasn't really feeling that. She changed so many times, and it was like I saw her more than I saw Ty, but it is what it is. But then after she presented the presenters, who came out to give out the Contemporary Duo Chorus Group of the Year award. I think the names was Juan and Lisa Winans. But that award went to Anthony Brown and Group Therapy, which he came up there and was just like, you know, he wouldn't be able to even win this award if it wasn't for his choir Group Therapy. And he said they had been with him for like 20 years. And he just seems like he's such a quiet person. Like, he can sing, and he sings down, but I really don't see him on a lot of like award shows and stuff, and he just seems so like nervous to get up there and talk. And he was just like, I pretty much believe he didn't think he was going to win that, but I was glad to see that he was acknowledged, because he's really dope too. Then after that, y'all, my favorite group of all time, Maverick City, they performed one of their best songs, in my opinion, which is Jireh. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see them. I know I'm going to see them. I don't care. We keep delaying when we're going to get these tickets. I'm going to see them. Like, I even was texting my mama throughout the show, like, they're singing my song. To where, like, that's a song that really will take you in. Like, just remembering all the times where you thought you wasn't enough, or you didn't have enough, and God came through in the clutch, as he always does, reminded of his faithfulness, and this been like, you are a provider. And then my favorite part of the song is when they go, if he watches over every sparrow, how much more will he love you? How much more will he love you? If he dresses the lilies, hey, with beauty and splendor, how much more will he love you? How much more will he love you? Y'all. Oh my God. I love that song so much. Woo! I love them. And they killed it. And I could tell, like, right at the end, because, you know, like I said, the show was like moving, like boom, 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 boom. So they had to like cut the song in half, because, you know, they songs can last like 10 minutes, because they just be going in. And I could tell, like, Chandler, who's one of the lead singers, he was feeling it, and he was catching the spirit. And I just wish they would have let it keep going on, because that song is amazing. To where when they cut to commercial again, They was making sure that we kept seeing them commercials. I just kept singing the song. Like, I was just like in the kitchen. Like, that song's fire. Like, I gotta listen to that after I edit this video. Alrighty. So after that, I believe I was kind of confused. So excuse me if I got this messed up, y'all, but I believe Shirley Caesar received the Barbie Jones Legends Award. He was up there with her. I was kind of confused, but they look good to be past 70. I know they have to be, but they look good. Black don't crack. And then there was also right after that, another performance for the first time at the Stellar Awards was Pastor Mike Jr. And he performed his single Big and his cover of Crazy by CeeLo Green or whatever his name is. But he changed it to Amazing. And I heard his version of that song on TikTok, I believe. It had to be, because TikTok be having all the songs. But I heard the song Big on Pandora, which, yes, I still listen to Pandora. I don't know about Tidal and YouTube playlists and all this stuff. I listen to Pandora with the commercials. And I like that song. He's pretty dope. I believe he's going to be upcoming too. But the Amazing song, like, well, the Big song is like, and it's gonna be big. God's about to blow my mind. And then the Amazing song, like I said, it was like a cover of the Crazy song by CeeLo, and it was like, I remember when I lost my mind. And then, but he changed it to I remember when God saved my life. My God's amazing. Simply amazing. Like, they killed it. They did, y'all. And y'all know y'all can catch the replays because that's what BET is known for. They played it right back after it went off. So, pretty sure they're going to be playing that for a while. So then it was moving right along. It was James Fortune and Latisse Crawford presented the Male Vocalist of the Year, which went to one of my faves, Jonathan McReynolds. And y'all, he deserves all the flowers. I believe I said that before. He does. He deserves every single flower that he get. And even before the Stellar Awards came on, we were watching a BET original movie that was on BET Plus. But yesterday was the first time it played on actual, like, the cable channel. But it's called Favorite Son, and with him and Jonathan Reynolds and Rotimi and like Kiki Wyatt's in there. It's a couple of other familiar faces in there. But that was a really good movie, y'all. It wasn't your typical BET movie, if you ask me. Like, it was dope. And he did pretty good for his first time acting in a lead role. He did good. But yeah, like I said, he won the Male Vocalist of the Year. And he looked good with his suit. Tailored suit. I know he's super tall with like the kind of like the high water pants and the tennis shoes. Like, he did, he looked nice. And one of the things that I took away from his acceptance speech was just take one step at a time. Even though you see the full staircase and you want to just get there, take one step at a time. Don't miss no steps. It's all a part of the process, and you'll get there eventually. Just trust God's timing. And then right before they cut to commercial, it's the Dream Big stage is what it was. And there was a lady named Jakaya, and she sung a song that's titled Yahweh, which again, I heard that on Pandora a few times, but right now I don't remember how it goes. So yeah, y'all, that was like the first half of it. It was amazing. Like I said, moving super, super fast, but it was still like to the point, still beautiful. Everybody looked so dope. And let's get into the other half of the show. All right, y'all. So when we come back from commercial, Kirk Franklin presented the Aretha Franklin Icon Award to none other than Lady Tremaine Hawkins, which I don't even want to say this, y'all, but I didn't know she was still alive. But forgive me. But they kept showing her like while people were talking or presenting or performing, like they would cut to the audience and it was a lady and I was like, who is this lady with this red hair? And she's like a brown skinned woman. She looks really good. Like I don't know. I thought that she had passed away or something the way that they was talking about her. But she's still here hanging on. Praise God. So yeah, they presented her with the Aretha, y'all. Really? Just too excited. Like, I gotta slow down. Aretha Franklin Icon Award. And Yolanda Adams came out and she sung her song Never Wanna Let You Down, which that song is dope. Tamla Mann sang A Change Has Come Over Me, and I believe her name was Avery Sunshine, and she sang Going Up Yonder. I'm going up yonder. I'm going up yonder to be with my Lord. Oh, oh. Y'all, that is the jam. It really, really is. Yeah, but she accepted the award. Her speech was also super short. But it was, and right after that, y'all, another commercial. You guessed it. Like they was moving so fast. It was just, and then it would be like boom commercial, boom commercial, and y'all, one commercial they made sure we was gonna see was that oat milk commercial. I was like, how many times are y'all gonna show this oat milk commercial? Like, okay, we get it. And then another commercial they wanted us to make sure that we got ingrained in our brains was the Respect movie trailer about Aretha Franklin starring Jennifer Hudson. It looks like it's gonna be good. I think like she's been waiting for this movie to come out for a long, long time. There's also another like mini series, I guess, or movie that Cynthia Erivo did, playing Aretha Franklin as well. Did y'all watch that? I know I only watched like a part of the first episode. Like I didn't go back and watch it. I think it's on Hulu anyway, but I heard it was good. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, my phone. I gotta get me a real camera because my phone keeps cutting off. But anyways, like I was saying, I want to see that movie. And I also want to see that movie about Serena and Venus's dad called King Richard. Have y'all seen that trailer? Like, that's super dope. So move right along before my phone cuts off again. So after that, the Dream Big Stage performer was I don't remember her name. But the song's like Keep My Mind Stayed on Him. And everybody seemed to really like that song. Like they was standing up and bopping and everything. Like I gotta go back and watch that part of the show so I can get her name because I really like that song. So next, not Carlton Banks and David Mann presented the Choir of the Year, which went to J.J. Harrison and Youth for Praise. And it was funny because he was like, they go by YP now because none of them are young anymore. But and I thought that was kind of funny. Then after that, the next performance was Jonathan McReynolds and Molly Music. But first, Jonathan McReynolds performed Grace, his song Grace. And he was, had the background singers and he was playing the piano. And then he did Moving On featuring Molly Music, of course, and they killed it. Like live music, the drums, the band just does it for me. Like it's so fire. Jonathan McReynolds had changed his clothes, so he had on like an orange tailored suit this time, and with his sneakers, which was fire. And Molly Music had his like eccentric ensemble on, with them boots. But they did good. And I just saw this morning that the announcement that Jonathan McReynolds was talking about on Instagram yesterday before the Stellar Awards was that him and Molly Music are going on tours. So that's exciting. That's some people that I would like to see in concert as well. I really enjoyed this show, y'all. Like, this is one of the best ones I've seen in a long, long time. So, moving right along, we're getting towards the end, y'all. Song of the Year presented by Kim Burrell and Master P, who y'all always has on them sunglasses. It doesn't matter if he's inside or outside. He never takes those sunglasses off, and he was just standing up there like. But the Song of the Year went to Kiki Sheard, or Kiara Sheard Kelly, for Something Has to Break. I told y'all that song is amazing. But y'all, I love her because she's so real. Like, she doesn't have the fact that she, she listens to other kind of music. She dabbles, as we all do. But she got up there and she said, "I'm sorry, I gotta be ghetto for a moment, y'all, but make her say, na 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 na." And the whole crowd was like, na 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 na. And she was like, "Okay, Mr. Master P." It was so funny, y'all. She's so funny. She's so real. But yeah, she gave her acceptance speech, and she looks so cute. Her fashion choices is just always a yes for me. Then after she got her award, or received her award, CeCe Winans came out and performed Never Lost, one of her singles, and then Believe for It, which I've heard a few times, but it's gonna go on my playlist for sure. The Never Lost song, my cousin Toya sent that to me last year, at a time where I really, really needed it the most. It was so special to me because I just remember that specific day like it was yesterday, and I'll never forget it. I really broke down when she sent me that because I needed to hear those words. So, and I have not seen CeCe Winans, not necessarily live because I wasn't there, but like performing anything in a long time. And I don't know if it's because of the pandemic or what, but she looked awesome. Like, she looks good. She's another person that like never ages. And then, y'all, we get to the last award of the day or the night, which was Artist of the Year, which was presented by Hezekiah Walker and Yolanda Adams, and that went to Pastor Mike Jr. And like I said, it was his first time performing at the Stellar Awards. I don't know if he has ever been there, but it was they said specifically his first time performing. He won Best New Artist as well. So, I was very proud of him for that because like I said, I heard him just riding last summer in the car. His song came on and I was just like, "Oh, this song is dope." And I made like a Pandora station that basically from the song that I heard. So it's like a Pastor Mike Jr. station with songs that kind of sound like him. Or in that type of genre, I guess. And one thing that he said that I took away was that he said he felt like he never measured up. He always felt like the black sheep. Nobody really understood him. Wanted to put him in a box or, make him be what they wanted him to be and not allow him to be himself. But his testimony is that God's going to bless you despite all of that, despite what people say or try to label you as, and just keep trusting God, and he's gonna open those doors. I'm sorry if the lighting is bad. I had to turn on a different light. But before I was rudely interrupted by my phone cutting off, I was saying that people were trying to put him in a box, and his testimony is that you can't just go off what people say. You got to go with what God says about you and continue to keep pushing and keep going forward and keep trusting, and you'll receive your blessing in due time. All right. So after Pastor Mike Jr. received the Artist of the Year award, David and Tamela Mann presented the host, Jacqueline Carr and Ty Tribbett, because they were performing. So Jacqueline Carr opened with her song Provider, which that song is amazing as well. The drums, the bass, the words of the song, the background vocals, like it was everything. And then she went into God is changing your story. I'm pretty sure y'all heard that before. And then she walks off the stage. Ty comes in with his super hype self on the bongos, and he had the dancers out there with them. Like, he did that. Like, they did a good job. He sang So Good, I think I'm just guessing the title of the song. And then he brought Jacqueline back out and to help him sing and like kind of ad lib through that song. And then they close out the show. So yeah, y'all, I really, really enjoyed this show. It was like, it's one of the best award shows that I've seen recently. I don't know if it's because I knew everybody, I knew all the songs, because the hip hop awards and the BET awards, I'll be so lost. I'll be so lost. It's like it don't do nothing for me, because I'll be like, who are these people? Who are these people? But yeah, it's straight. It was straight to the point. Holy Ghost filled. Mix of all types of musical artists and just styles of music, styles of clothing. The fashion was good. The fashion was dope, male and female. I mean, they even had, like I said, the Dream Big stage. They had the quote unquote lesser known gospel artists that I believe will be household names soon. And they gave them more than 2 seconds of playtime or airtime, like, because on BET Awards and stuff like that, they be giving the up and coming artists like 2 seconds. You can't even really get to know the song or have time to remember what they said the name was or the song title was. So I was glad that they at least gave them a longer time to be on the camera. But all in all, the show flowed amazingly well, even though, like I said, it was straight to the point, like commercial after commercial after commercial. But it was really good. And like I said at the beginning, I honestly didn't feel like they needed 2 hosts. They could have just had the announcer bring up the people and let that be that. But I mean, it is what it is. They did a job. They did a really, really good job hosting. They did a really, really good job with the performances and the stage and how it all looked. The band was so dope. The background vocalist was dope. I kept seeing 2, a male and a female background vocalists, and they was like singing backgrounds for everybody. So I know they was tired by the end of that show. But that was my recap of the 36th annual Stellar Awards. Did y'all watch it? Are y'all gonna catch the replays on BT? Because it's coming. And let me know some of your favorite things that you liked about it. Anything that I may have missed or whatever. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.